Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Today I have the Skydio 2 Plus, which is the updated version, the brand new version, which roughly came out 2 months back. This one has updated antennas, guys. You can see I just popped them up on the drone, and this will now give the drone up to a 6-kilometer range. Now, if you're using your phone, you are roughly going to get about 200 meters. But with the beacon, you can get up to 3 kilometers, and if you add the transmitter, you can get roughly up to 6 kilometers, depending on interference in the area. So I have got to get out and test this drone, and you will see that in the included footage in this video. Absolutely amazing drone, guys. Now, I have everything wrote down behind the camera here. I'm going to read it off to you guys. It's just so much to remember. So the camera is top is 4K 60 HDR. It's a 12 megapixel for photos, 20 millimeter focal length, f2.8 aperture, 13.5 stops of dynamic range. So in video we can go from 1920 by 1080 30 frames a second all the way up to 3480 by 2160 at 60 frames a second, which is pretty awesome because you can slow that right down to a really slow motion. I may even show you a little bit of that. I may slow it down in editing and show you the slow motion. And if you can hear footprints going on in here, it's my dog. She's roaming around the room. Okay, so 4K 60 HDR. We have 360-degree obstacle avoidance, guys, because this thing has 6 cameras on it for the obstacle avoidance. We have 3 on top, which are 2 on the arms and 1 on the main body, and the same on the bottom. They are on the back legs and up top of the body. So you get a full 360-degree coverage on this drone. The best obstacle avoidance that you can practically get on the market now. I don't even think the Mavic 3 can come close to this thing. This is just fantastic, guys, and you will see a little preview of it when I am over on the road leading to the trail, which I'm kind of nervous myself using it for the first time, so I didn't leave it up too long, but it did perform really well. It circled right around me without hitting any tree branches, which you'll see how many trees were on the side of that road. Okay, so we have 36 mile per hour top speed, 27-minute flight time. I've already mentioned the range with the beacon and the transmitter. This drone now has keyframing, which allows you to define complex camera movements and play back at any speed. As I'd mentioned, guys, the 360 obstacle avoidance has the 6 cameras which constantly map out the area around the drone. The drone supports up to a 256 gigabyte SD card. The bit rate on the camera is 100 megabytes per second. Photo resolution is 4056 by 3040, and as I said, it's a 12 megapixel camera. Pretty sure I mentioned that. It shoots in JPEG, DNG, and RAW. We have a max wind resistance of 25 miles an hour. The top flight speed I mentioned was 36 miles an hour. Operating temperature of -5 degrees to 40 degrees Celsius. The weight of the drone with the battery is 800 grams. And that's about it. That's all I can tell you guys. So with that being said, we will head out and check this drone out. Hey guys, so I am out across the street from my place in the trail. It's actually somebody's driveway that leads to a trail to the top of the hill. But we have, as you can see, the Skydio 2 Plus. This is pretty much my first real flight with this. I did test this just the other day, but it was only up in the air for a second or so and landed it right away. So we will hold to launch here. We can only get roughly 200 meters away with the phone here. See how high it's going to climb. That should be it. So, okay, I'm going to lower the height a little bit. Probably 2 there, I guess. You guys can see that. So now we are going to go in. We have it on motion track. Well, we have it on motion track. So let's turn the drone. Actually, that's sorry guys. We turn the drone by swiping on the screen. So I really can't wait to get the beacon and the controller, because for one, I don't like flying with a phone. I can tell you that. But it's a start, guys. I mean, okay, there, subject is me. There we go, the drone is backing away some. Now I'm going to pick up my case because that is my launch point. Was the case. Okay, now I know it can't see phone lines very good here. You can see the drone is tracking me. And I know it can't see small bushes, twigs very great. So I don't really want to risk the drone here, right? But that's why I'm taking it slow here. The drone is circling me, as you guys can see, but there's twigs. Like I really don't trust. I don't have enough trust in this right now, guys, that I want to just keep letting it. You can see it's tracking. It's pretty close to those bushes there. So right now I'm going to bring this down. Let's stop the motion track. And let's bring it in. I really want to get the advanced Skydio care in case I do crash it. Hey guys, I'm over in my local ball field today, and as you can see behind me, we have the Skydio 2 Plus. I am just about to launch. This thing starts recording as soon as you launch. So I'm just going to check the settings. We're in 4K 60 HDR. Yeah, we want HDR on. We're on H.265. Everything else is set to normal. It's on video. Okay, so we will hold to launch. There we go. Skydio is now going to take off. And you guys can hear it's not a very loud drone. So right off the bat, guys, we have controls here on the phone because I don't have the transmitter or the beacon. And you can see I can increase altitude by pushing up the height button, or I can decrease by pushing down. We will leave it right about there for now, and we're going to click on motion track. I'm going to select me, and I'm going to walk away from the camera, guys, and give you a little preview of what this is like. I'm going to gain a bit of altitude here too. So this drone is going to circle all around me as it tries to keep me in frame. Now I could do some running, but the field is quite soggy and wet here. I don't feel like getting soaking wet. But I did this yesterday, and it works great, guys. It will keep you in track. Absolutely fantastic drone. So you can see it still has me in position here, and I can change which side I want this drone on by just push of a button here. I'm going to hit right. Now the drone is going to switch and go to the right of me as I start moving away.
Actually, that's the rear. Sorry, rear. Or was it the right? Because the drone is going to the right of me now. Yeah, that's the right. So this drone should try and go to the right of me every time I stop here. Or that's the rear, I'm not sure. I'm going to hit forward. And let's see what the drone does now. Yeah, it's going to stay in front of me. You guys can see it's kind of to the side of me, but now it's going to the front side of me. So I'm going to head back and see if it swings around in front of me now, which it is. Pretty decent, guys. This is a very cool drone. So okay, let's get out of motion track. We will stop the tracking there, and we are going to click on fix track. I'm going to select me. Okay, so I can fix this track wherever I want. Now this is my first time using this, guys, so bear with me because I don't know much about using this drone. So I know I want to climb a little bit first. So that's about high enough there. And there we go. So there's a little round dial, and I can slide the slider whichever side I want to slide it, and the drone will go to that side. So I'm going to go the rear of me, and the drone is... Okay, that's the front. Sorry, guys. Down is the front, up is the rear. So as you can see, I have it set to the front of me, and the drone just swung right around, and it's keeping position there. No matter where I move, that drone will stay in front of me. As I walk away, you'll see that drone is keeping me in position. So now I'm going to swing it to the side. There you go, guys. Pretty decent. I turn around, it should move to the side of me again. Okay, sort of. There we go. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I'm going to stop that. And sorry I'm not in front of the camera with you guys. I've got to turn the drone here to face me now because I stopped the tracking. Let's click back on me. Okay, that's fixed track. We want out of there. Let's do an orbit here, but I want to get up in the air. Orbit the subject. Let's climb. Okay, that's about high enough, I guess. That's as high as it wants to go while I can minimize or decrease the range, make it go out further while it's orbiting. You can see it's going to pull a continuous orbit until I change what I want it to do here. And I can change direction too, so I slide the bar back the other way, it's going to go the other side. Pretty decent, guys. The only thing I'm worried about right now with this drone is that it can't really see very thin branches. So that's my only worry right now. Until midsummer hits, when the trees are absolutely full of leaves, that's when I will go into the woods with this thing and do some tracking like that for you guys to show you just how great of a drone this is. But okay, so we'll get out of orbit subject. We can do keyframing. I've never ever messed with anything like that before. We can set the drone just to hover. Cable, I'm not sure what cable is. Possibly the drone acts like it's tethered to a cable, I'm not sure. We have general. Okay, there we go. It's in cinematic, so if we put it in general, we can fly manually. I'd imagine it brings up 2 virtual sticks on the screen. And then we have one shots. I'm going to show you guys the app so you see that. So you should be able to see it. It's pretty cloudy today. A little bit of blue skies, but a lot of clouds. So we have one shots. We are going to try a droney here. Let's click on me first. That sends it back into... Okay, let's get it out of that. I want to turn the drone around towards me. Okay, go back out of there. One shots. We're going to do a rocket. Start a rocket. Okay guys, the drone is shooting straight up with the camera down on me. And there's your rocket. You can change the speed to it. I'm not sure, is it going to come right back? Yeah. So once the drone finishes its routine, it comes right back to where it was in the first place, just like a Mavic Mini would do. Back in the one shots. We have a boomerang, a vortex, and a droney. So let's give it a little test. We'll do a droney. Start the droney. There's your droney. It was quite windy out today, so that's why I've waited till just before dusk here to come out and do this. We had about 17-mile-an-hour winds with roughly 25-mile-an-hour gusts. Okay, so we will go back in there. One shots again. Let's try a boomerang. And start the boomerang. I'm not sure what the boomerang is. Okay. Kind of circling me. And going out as it's circling. And it's coming back down. It doesn't have me in the exact frame. I didn't pick me, that's why. Okay, boomerang is finished. Let's see here, guys. And then we have a vortex, which it's going to go around as it's going up, I'm pretty sure. That's what it shows. So we'll do the vortex here. Select me and start vortex. That's what I didn't pick last, was select me. So now it's going to keep me in frame while it does this vortex. Very, very cool drone. But the thing about this drone is, using your phone, you're only going to get roughly 200 meters range. And with the beacon, you'll get up to 3 kilometers, and the transmitter up to 6 kilometers. So there we go, it's about 3/4 way finished with the vortex. It seems to be backing out further as it's going around. And it is just about finished. There we go. Finished and comes right back to its starting point. So that's about it that I can show you guys tutorial here. It's doing another vortex. We're going to stop it. I guess it will just continuously do it unless you tell it to stop. Okay. So that's roughly it, guys. I can control the drone with this little stick here, and height right there, up and down. I believe these two are just to make it circle each way. I haven't even tried them yet, so don't take that. So if I push up, brings the drone in. If I push down, brings the drone back out. And side to side will push the drone left or right, as you can see. And to control the camera, you swipe on the screen, just like so. Just like that, guys. So, okay, we are going to bring this drone back and make it land. So let's back to the launch point. It's going to climb to its altitude and go home. And it should land right on that pad. on its case. Okay, it's pretty far away from the case. Let's see here. Let's find the case. Okay, there's the case. We want to bring that drone over to the case. It should have found the case. I'm not sure why. I don't know if I have it set for that or not. It did do it the last time I was out playing with this. Wrong way, okay. We'll go right about there. Right about there. Let's check our settings here first. Our return behavior. Okay, drone will look away. Drone will look at the return destination. That's already on. Height behavior is relative. Drone looks towards return. Okay, so that should be okay. Okay, let's get out of there. Let us get it over the case. Should be right about there. And we'll hold to land. It should pick that case out. Yeah, it's picking it out, guys. There you go. You can see that now. And I'll let you have a view of that drone landing on the case. There you go. Isn't that totally cool? So give me 1 second here, guys. I'm going to power off. The drone will calibrate after each landing, just to let you guys know. So I don't like to shut it off until it does its calibration, just in case it ends up not recording or something like that. Okay, it's ready because it's saying begin flight. We'll go into the media. Yeah, our video's there, 13 minutes 41 seconds. So we are down to 33% battery off of that flight, guys, but it wasn't completely full when I started because, as I said, I've had it out a little earlier and recorded a little bit, and I'll probably add that into this video too. That was across the street from my home, walking up a neighbor's driveway which leads into the trail to the top of the reservoir. So I'm most likely going to add that too, to show you its capabilities of obstacle avoidance, because on each side of that road were nothing but trees with tiny twigs, and it did amazing, guys. It didn't hit anything. The closest it came was about 6 inches from a tree branch, and myself being nervous cat that I am, I ended up landing the drone, because who wants to crash a brand new $1,400 drone? So okay, guys, time to shut down. So to power off, you just hold the power button in. Done. Okay, I am going to bring this gear over by you guys, and we will pack away. It's kind of damp over here though. Okay, so a magnetic battery, guys. Sure, most of you peeps have seen this before, but you just pull. That's how it connects to the drone, which is awesome, decent. So far, favorite drone I own. I don't believe there's going to be better than this for a very long time. Hobby-wise, anyway. Consumer, I'm guessing that new M30 DJI is probably similar to this, but much bigger, much more expensive. So I hope you enjoyed this little review, guys, and if you did, you're new to our channel, please subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, make sure the notifications are on, and until the next one, catch you later. Peace.